Hello everybody, Nashville guitarist Johnny Hiland here in Camp Hiland Studio. Now folks, usually I have a guitar on and I'm going to do some kind of a demo of a pedal or some kind of guitar strap or a new Kiesel guitar maybe. But today is a little bit different. Today we're going to talk about something that is just as important as any pedal or guitar or any part of your rig. It's actually this beautiful baby that's right here. Now guys, when you invest in amplifiers that are, $3,000 a head, and you want to at least take two of them out on the road so you can have a backup, the most important thing you can do is to purchase yourself one of the best head cases that you can afford to buy. Now folks, I'm going to direct you to my buddy Buzz King at King Kong Cases up near Richmond, Virginia. Now I can tell you, Buzz is probably one of the best case designers and builders that I have ever met in my life. Essentially I sent him the dimensions of what I had for heads, and he built me the most beautiful rack case that I could ever have dreamed of owning. So today is all about King Kong Cases. I can't wait to show you this bad girl, show you how I'm using it, and show you the detail that Buzz has put in this. So we'll be right back. Alright folks, it's time to unveil this beauty and show you what I have inside. Now as you can see folks, look at the padding just inside the covers that go on the front and the back of this amazing case. This foam is just as thick as what the side of it would be. So it is pretty amazing to the level of protection that Buzz has designed in this case. It's absolutely incredible. Now, ta-da! Here you have the Johnny Hiland King Kong case that holds my beautiful amplifiers. Up on top here, folks, we have the Johnny Hiland Signature Better amp that my buddy Paco Pascal from Spain built. It's a 140 watt amp that is totally built from the ground up by Paco, so handmade transformers. A very expensive amp to build, folks, and it's 140 watts, so this baby's got some power. Alright, they're built in Spain, folks. You don't find these every day. On the bottom, from DestroyAllGuitars.com and Mr. Cliff Paltreri, if you guys are looking for a great British sounding amp, definitely contact Cliff or the folks from Reeves. This is the Reeves Space Cowboy 100 watt. It's a single channel, 100 watt head. Absolutely, truly amazing for a pedal platform, and 100 watts of clean power. Now, what else did Buzz do in this amazing case for me? He made me a pedal drawer. So down here at the bottom, I can pull out a drawer when I'm in a session, or if I'm on the road and a pedal dies on my board. I have a plethora of different pedals that I keep in this drawer here in the bottom. So, and of course I can keep all my extra cables, or the speaker cables that go to my Avatar cabinets, or what have you. Anything I need to put in here to be on the road safely and comfortably can actually go right in that bottom drawer. Pretty amazing, folks. So there's that. So, and it fits so snug and so nice. So now guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to strip this case down and just show you how well built this case really is. King Kong Cases rules. I can't wait to show you this baby. Alright folks, to get started with this beautiful case, let me just start from the top and work to the bottom, alright? So, obviously when you want a case that's going to protect your amplifiers, the most important thing is how it's built on the outside. Now folks, this thing is as tough as could be. I could probably set up on top of this thing with no problem. It's very well made, all metal enclosed, as you can see. Fantastic, latches, road case style, all stainless. And of course the whole thing is around this whole metal kind of chassis, which is just really great. All riveted in. It's not going anywhere. It's as tough and as solid as you can possibly get. Of course, your amps sit on the inside, but you want something where your amp is going to sit stably. It's not going to be moving around as you're riding down the road or underneath a bus or whatever the case may be. So Buzz uses this really nice tight foam, and I think what I'm going to do is just back up and shine a light so TJ and y'all can see just how amazing this really is. And I'm getting all kinds of different light now. There we go. you can see even on the sides where the amps fit in, there is some really, really nice thick padding on the side walls. So it's just absolutely built to perfection, folks. I can't say enough great things about how well built this case really is. You can see each amp head has a platform of foam that it sits on, and that's a nice hard foam, but yet plush enough to hold the weight of your amplifier and not wear out over time. And of course the sidewall foam is very protective and quite thick, as you can see. So I'm very, very impressed with how Buzz designed this. And even the separators. I mean, the separator of the two amp heads is built very firm. It's not going to wear out over time. It's going to hold a 45, 50 pound amp pretty easily. And of course, if you look now at the bottom of how the drawer actually morphs in as part of the cabinet, it's absolutely just built to perfection. All right, folks, and getting down to the drawer, you know, it's such a great connection between the amp heads and the drawer, and honestly, it's built to where it's just seamless from the bottom amp. Now, most people have asked me, why is there not a knob on the drawer? Well, there's going to be a cover over this, and actually it's a lot easier to just stick your finger in the hole and pull out. And of course, the drawer is on some really, really nice high-end rollers. It feels real comfortable, and it stops where it's supposed to stop. Now, as you can see in this drawer, I have a couple of wah pedals, some JHS, some MXR, some DLS effects, TC Electronic. There's pretty much everything in here that a man could need for extra pedals on the go. So, and of course my cables fit in here too. So this drawer actually holds quite a bit of stuff. So now, what I'd really like to do as well is talk to you about how he designed the bottom. The bottom of this thing is truly amazing, but now we've actually had a good shot of all the foam in here, so I guess we're pretty good with the light. So I'll just shut that bad girl off, set that here. And what I'd like to do now is just kind of tip this girl back and let you all see how the bottom is designed. Now we're getting down to the bottom of this bad boy, folks. I wanted you to see that the construction that he uses of these wheels have locks on them, and they're like, man, they feel like rollerblade wheels. They're so smooth and silky, and they roll just amazingly well. Of course, the bottom is as sturdy as it can get, folks, and it's been nice and sanded and rounded off, so there's nothing to hurt the hands as you need to tip this bad boy over, which really is, there's no need to unless you needed to repair a wheel or something. But these things are built so tough, folks, you're not going to hurt these things. But again, it's just to the quality and craftsmanship of what Buzz builds, you know. So, so there you have a top to bottom look of my Johnny Hiland King Kong case for my two amp heads. Now we're going to load it back up, give you one more shot of it, and I would strongly encourage you to look up Buzz, and I'll make sure that you get the website before we finish. All right, folks, Brother TJ helped me load my amps back in from the front, but I wanted to show you a backside shot of what it looks like when the amps are in. I actually made sure that Buzz left me plenty of room in the back so that I could put, that my cables had enough room, and if I wanted to put a power strip or something here, there's plenty of shelf space where I can do that. And of course, still all nice and padded and everything. Even when I run my speaker cables out, there's still plenty of room. Everything has its own spot. And usually what I do is I zip tie my amp cables to where they all hang perfectly, and everything is great. So there's a back shot for you. And I'm going to spin this bad girl around for you, show you the front. There it is again from the front. Absolutely splendiferous, folks. So now you have seen my Johnny Hiland custom-made King Kong case by Mr. Buzz King. I love this thing, folks. And now I actually get to head out for a session, so I'm going to have Brother TJ help me get this bad boy fixed up. Slide that on there, buddy. There you go. There we go. Just a little bit. There we go. Do the back side here. There we we go. Spin her around. Fastening up the back side. Right on there. I guess we're going to go. There she goes. Alright, one more little fasten here. Alright, and now I am all set, folks, and ready for my session. And just want to remind everybody, if you would like to purchase one of the best cases ever made to suit your ATA case needs, all you have to do is go to KingKongCases.com, and that's all with K's. King Kong Cases, even with a K. .com, or you can look him up on Facebook, King Kong Cases, even with a K, all with a K. So, I'm running late for my session. I got to make sure you pick up your own King Kong case today. Trust me, you'll be proud you did. Thanks so much. We'll see you back here soon. Cheers. God bless y'all.